G'day, ladies. Oh, I said gay, not g'day. G'day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Singapore. We are in the Monaco of the East. My name is Stairs. As always, I'm joined in the commentary box by Madbird.
That's me.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. It's good to see you. We've got Argyle in the pits. Oh, it's dark! Thank you, Argyle.
It's because it's night, Argyle.
Yes, we're in the only fully nighttime race of the season, Abu Dhabi being the other nighttime race.
Is it? It wasn't Bahrain? Oh no, that's next season.
No, that's next season.
That's next season.
Most certainly. So we're going to have a quick look at the championship situation going into this season. Cron in the Caterham leads by quite a handy margin there, with Stairs and Jay tied on 165 points. And qualifying was the story of once more Xerus. I think that may be his 5th pole of the season so far. His 4th pole, rather. And Stairs follows up about 10th a second behind.
That's immense pace from those two, with Madbird the next closest, 6 whole tenths down on Xerus and Stairs. So.
Yep, and Fruity completes a lockout of the second row of the grid there for Lotus. So well done there.
I drove down the back straight, and then it was like,
oh god.
And we got Jay, my co-commentator, who's a little bit preoccupied with a bit of a cough he's got there, so get well soon. Jay in 5th, Cron in 6th place, so those two a little bit further back than I'm sure they would like to be.
Yeah, we got Radar in the Toro Rosso once again out qualifying his teammate Megatron with a 1.1 seconds off the pace, and Rambo alongside him in the Sauber.
Yeah, good to have you back there, Madbird. We got Mono in 9th in the other Sauber there, and Megatron in 10th, as you mentioned, out qualified by Radar once more, and so Bagsy rounds out the grid in 11th.
It's pretty close between everyone except for the last guy.
Yes, yes, that's true. Now we're going to head to the grid. It's dark, and not just because it's nighttime.
Really?
Yeah.
Why else?
Oh no, that's the only reason. Anyway, we've... Here are the lights. And away they go. Who's got the best start? Looks like Xerus is bogged down just a little bit. Stairs seems to have the inside line much faster getaway. We've got Fruity. Very good start from him as well. There we go. Stairs into the lead. Xerus looks like he's being hung out to dry just a little bit. Fruity hasn't managed to get through into second place, although... As I speak, he's on the outside. Xerus will have the inside into the next corner, but they're side by side. Xerus looks like he's got the line, but has a very bad line.
Oh! And in fact, Xerus has, bounced off the wall, and Fruity and Madbird have both gone straight through. So Xerus down into 4th from pole position. That's bad luck for the Ferrari driver.
That is bad luck. So Stairs into the lead from Fruity Ping. About a second between them there. And, we got some front wing off there somewhere, and oh my goodness me, we got Bagsy there into the back of Mono. That's a shame.
That is a shame.
Oh!
Oh, and he spun it. He's put it in the wall. He's lost half of his wing. That's a shame.
That's a shame. So Madbird's in 3rd place. So good start from the Lotus boys.
Yeah, up into 2nd and 3rd with you got to say the McLaren's doing very well for himself. He's a second ahead of Fruity at this stage, and holding on to that 1st position like nobody else's business. Yeah,
so Xerus back to 4th. We don't know. I think we may have heard. Did he get a penalty or some front wing damage in those early corners there?
It's possible. We'll have to see if he goes into the pits on this first lap. Otherwise.
I thought I was giving you.
That's right. So Stairs is now rounding the final sort of section of the first lap there. So after that, there'll be 30 more to go. Long race here.
Fruity already 3.5 seconds ahead of Madbird. So that him and Stairs are just breezing away currently from the rest of the pack.
Yeah, Stairs under considerable pressure. He's not immediately behind, but Stairs will be wanting to get out of DRS territory before the beginning of the 3rd lap because then Fruity will have to. Won't have to work as hard to stay with him. So Stairs very, very eager to get out of a second, and that split there is 1.2 seconds. So he has just eased out a couple of tenths there on that lap.
Is it the back? It's not really the back straight. It's got a kink in it. So it's not
that's the Raffles Boulevard there somewhere. So that's the main straight of this race track.
Or the Raffles Boulevard.
Yeah, it's not French, you dickhead. Anyway. It's wonderful. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Bloody hell! That's incredible.
So
Rambo.
Rambo has destroyed his vehicle. I'm not sure how he managed to do that. We'll have to get on some team radio and find out.
Perhaps a lock-up somewhere, but you know, it's the trouble around this track. It's bordered by walls, so one small mistake can be the last mistake you ever make.
Yeah, it's not the sort of place where you want to be ping-ponging off the walls, but
No.
it happens.
It does happen. And we got, let's see, Bagsy's ahead of Radar in 8th place. How did he get up there? My goodness, very well done.
Maybe Radar must have pit or something, I'm assuming.
I suppose. But actually been a pretty clean race from Bagsy so far, so all credit to him. He's doing a good job.
Yep, play that big a role, really.
All Radar's coming down the start-finish straight on Bagsy there. Bagsy had a pretty poor exit from the final corner, and Radar is ready to pounce. He'll have DRS for sure. Oh, no, that's a shame.
That's a shame.
But yeah, no, my race is ruined.
I think mine's a tad worse. I've got no car.
Well,
Yeah, no, some team radio there. That's preaching to the choir there. I thought, oh, Bagsy, Madbird's just hit the wall slightly, and he's got Cron all over his ass.
Yeah, that's the pressure that the Caterham driver's putting on him. He's driving on the absolute limit, and with no racing line, which he's used to, it's going to be terrifying.
I think so. Bagsy once more under pressure from Radar, so Radar's recovered from his early mistake. And is he going down the inside? No, but Bagsy covers the inside and goes very, very deep. And there's contact. Radar goes through into 8th place almost. He's got the inside. I'd have to say he's have it.
Yeah,
there you go. Oh, that's a bit of a tap there. And Bagsy nearly spins it around.
Bagsy down into 9th position. That's a shame.
That's a shame.
As the Cron of Caterham, the Caterham of Cron breezes past Madbird. Madbird's got no pace by the looks of it, as JJ is now pressuring him.
Oh, you can see him in the right-hand mirror, jinking to the left. No, he's staying for the right. Madbird staying for the defensive line and goes very, very deep. That's not part of the racetrack.
Into the wall, and Jays is through. So Madbird down into 5th place from 3rd in probably a few corners, and now Mono is pressuring him from behind. So it's all going to shit for this Lotus driver.
Yeah, that's right.
Madbird has now he is seceded.
Seceded? So you mean
he is conceded 5th place to Mono, so he is now down to the 6th position. So
that's very interesting for Sauber battle, because that means that with Rambo out of the race, Mono's got a chance to claw some points back that in recent races Rambo's been taking off him.
absolutely.
And then various wing kerfuffles in. Oh, Mono's gone wide, and Zeus, rather Madbird. It goes for the, well, there's nothing really actually happened there.
Yeah, Madbird just seems to have no pace. Look at Mono just breezed away there. Well, that might have been Kerr's assisted, of course, but now Madbird's got DRS and Kerr's assist down this long straight, so...
Yeah, and he is getting visibly closer. Mono sort of going a little bit defensive, but Madbird goes clean around the outside and misses his braking point.
And damages his wing even more, so... Not good driving here from the Lotus.
So it looked like an amazing out-braking maneuver. It was probably just that he missed his braking point and went way off the track there. So that's no good.
That's a shame.
Yeah. So we'll see how the drop-off is as we see Bagsy coming in for a front wing change there and new tyres.
Looks like Prime's going on.
Yeah, 5.6 seconds stop. That's a bit slow.
That's a shame.
Argyle. Hello. Yeah. They've put new primes on the McLaren.
And it looks like Madbird in the Lotus. Oh, that was interesting entry to
that
the
was
pits
a
there,
rough
but-
ride. That was over the curve, all sorts of stuff. What can you see?
What can you see, Argyle?
Well, the Red Bull of JJ had to wait as Madbird come through, and consequently Madbird had a slower stop because he had to change his front wing.
That's right. And he just got sparked.
Thank you, Argyle. Is Argyle on some painkillers or something?
He's been struggling with dehydration this week, so
Oh, okay.
so he does a good job in spite of that. We
So
probably
Mono-
should have got a local.
Mono, who pitted the lap before Madbird, seems to have maintained his 5th position rather, in front of Madbird. So Madbird got it all to do at this stage.
We did hire a local, but we lost him. He looks the same as everyone else. So anyway. So Madbird's still on the back of Mono. I'm not sure if you mentioned that. So that battle looks like it's set to rage all race long. Trouble with this track is that if you do get past in the first section, and the longer DRS straight
Is right around the corner.
is right around the corner. But Mono's the back end of that Salbus, squirreling back and forth. You got to wonder whether he's struggling with tyre life, even though he's probably
He's
only
on
just
new primes. So
he's got new primes, so maybe just struggling to get some temperature in those tyres. And I have to interrupt myself there because Stairs is right behind Fruity Ping. Fruity, who hasn't pitted, still on his original options, and looks like Fruity's come a cropper somewhere, and Stairs through into the lead, having pitted for primes already.
Yeah, there's those options. Is Fruity on options or is he on primes?
He was on options as we went past, yeah.
Okay, so those are he's got those until lap 9, so that's some incredible tyre life he's managed to wrangle out of that Lotus. But,
Yeah, but it seems like they've given up on him in the wrong moment and caused him to lose an awful lot of time.
Yes, indeed. The Pope didn't give a shit about the Holy Land. He didn't give a shit
really?
about Jerusalem. Or
Wasn't he religious?
He was, but like they didn't at this stage. Like back in whatever this was, like the 700s or the 800s or something.
Long time ago.
Yeah, they didn't.
Before my time, obviously.
They didn't view Jerusalem as really being that special. They didn't view it as being like the Holy Land, etc.
Oh yeah, well, it's a bit dusty.
And basically, they were just getting upset and worried about how all of like the Middle Eastern civilizations, all the Islam civilizations, were spreading and basically getting more technology.
Spreading their legs.
Exactly, and getting more culturally and technologically advanced than the European
Pricks.
civilizations. So basically, he was like, "Okay, let's go down there and punch some sand niggers." And,
Okay, they didn't think, let's do a better job than they are.
No, they were like, "Let's go down there and like punch them up a bit."
Yeah.
And people were like, "Well, why would we want to do that?" And he was like, because Holy Land, they hold the Holy Land. They probably shouldn't hold the Holy Land because they're not Christians. So let's go take the Holy Land.
Why didn't they just say, this here is the Holy Land, this part here in Scotland or something?
Well, at that stage, Scotland was held by just pagans.
Oh, okay, well that would have been easy.
It would have been easier. That's a good point, actually. Yeah. Can you imagine if Scotland was the Holy Land?
Yeah, well, hindsight is 20/20. As Madbird goes around the outside of that, no, he's gone deep again.
Yeah, no, he's not having any luck around that that seventh corner there. He keeps trying to get around Mono on it. And
Where is Mono? He's disappeared.
What?
Oh, he's already around the corner.
No. No, Mono went into the wall.
Did he?
He went into the wall. His dot was still there.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Anyway, so that was the first crusade.
Argyle, how would your life have been changed if you were from the Holy Land?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't. You don't know how it would be changed, or you wouldn't know that you're from the Holy Land.
Yes. How
Did
did they make it down there?
they walked?
God, that's a long way.
They walked all the way down like through Turkey and stuff down there.
I walked from the Botanic Gardens to South Terrace yesterday. That was a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit longer than that.
Oh, well. Were they stiff afterwards?
They probably were.
I woke up with
I mean, there were
stiff legs.
thousands of them, so
Well, yeah, but they don't exactly take turns.
it's a good point.
All right, you walk for a bit.
I'll just sit here.
I'll just sit here while you walk and gain, distance from me.
And
Is it
no-
further?
no-
Is
no-
it further than 300 kilometers?
It is.
Right, so the fuel tanks would need to be enlarged.
Oh! Madbird has gone into the wall on the what's that? The 18th corner. That's
turn 18.
he takes a very tight line through that corner, and it is kicked him in the arse, and his teammate Fruity is right behind him now.
He'd want a wing. He'd want to get a new wing, would he? Did he lose it completely?
I think he's just damaged it, but you can tell from the cornering there, it's much more sluggish. So I guess we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, he managed to get through the final corner without going completely wide, so he's done all right there.
It looks alright. So maybe he'll be okay.
Yes.
Just let me get my paint up.
Oh goodness.
I forgot. Like this is Italy here. And it looks
Yeah,
like it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then there's that weird island there.
That's Sicily, isn't it?
That's the one. And then it comes down here. This is like Greece.
Ah,
And then it goes.
you got to be careful in
and then
Greece.
it goes up, and then there's
very slippery.
There's the Black Sea or whatever. If they were going to Heathrow, they'd need to get there first.
Yeah, they
So
will.
they'd probably fly from Rome Airport, which I
Rome
assume-
didn't have an airport in those days.
Well, no, but Heathrow didn't exist either.
Yeah, but because of time dilation, Heathrow actually did exist then. Have you watched Interstellar?
No, I haven't.
It makes sense.
Does it?
Well, the movie doesn't, but it makes sense.
I'm pretty sure you could beat Legend.
Is there time dilation in Interstellar?
Yes.
Oh, I like time dilation.
Oh, you'll love it then. You'll crap your pants.
Oh, you're actually doing that? Because you were like,
I have this
yeah.
horrible feeling, Alistair.
It sounded so
What's
good.
that?
That our commentaries are getting slowly more and more unrelated to Formula 1.
Don't worry, they'll get more related when the racing gets more interesting.
That's true. There hasn't really been too much happening.
Yeah, as far as I can see, they're all on their bloody own.
Let's have a quick update.
Yeah, let's have a stock take, shall we?
Yeah,
We're on lap
15.
unless you're Bagsy, that's a shame. But anyway, Madbird is in 4th place, is he not?
He is in 4th place. He's sandwiched between Cron and Radar. Looks like Radar is not too far behind.
Sandwiched in a way that
there's a lot of space between the pieces of
if
bread.
you would imagine the sandwich as the first piece of bread being on the floor,
Yeah.
the ham and cheese or whatever it is that you got as your topping, mate.
It's sort of like floating equidistant.
It's floating about 2 or 3 feet above the air, and
Yeah.
then
the other piece of bread is glued to the ceiling.
it's on top of the roof.
Oh, okay. We've got Stairs in first with JJ has managed to jump himself up into second. He's,
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
although he is
Oh,
21
but it's actually
seconds down on
just
Stairs, so Stairs must not have pitted yet.
Yeah, we'll monitor that gap.
We discussed this. Time dilation wasn't a factor, unfortunately, in pre-Dark Ages Europe.
I refuse to believe, but go on. So they met in Constantinople.
Well, I mean, they might not have. I don't know where they met, but we'll
Okay.
say that they had a meeting place.
Berlin.
Yeah, what?
Berlin.
Berlin didn't exist at that stage either.
Okay, what about Helsinki?
Helsinki might have existed. Where's Helsinki?
It's in Finland.
It probably it was probably just like a fishing town or something. It probably wasn't.
Yeah, that's good. It's neutral
And I
ground.
mean, they probably wouldn't have gone up to Finland to walk down to Jerusalem, if you understand what I'm saying. They would have met somewhere that's sort of like on the way already.
Oh, okay.
At Cyprus.
Okay, well, if it's a summit meeting,
Yeah.
why don't they meet roughly over here at Alpe d'Huez in the middle of the French Alps? Because that makes more sense, doesn't it?
For them to have a summit meeting on a summit.
On a summit.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, the logistical issues are many and varied.
Are they?
Yeah.
Such as?
How are you going to get 20,000? Oh, as Madbird is coming to the pits, Argyle, have you got any information for us?
No!
Alright, so,
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I'm not sure I'd agree with it, but...
Yeah, well, you know, opinions are like arseholes. Everyone's got them, and most of them smell like shit.
On the 15 days, so let's...
2 weeks, that's not too bad.
So let's
Yeah, pit stop
let's
there
give it a
from-
month for like
A
few
set of
days
primes
rest
there
here
for
and there,
Madbird. Rather Stairs. Yeah, like Serbia and Montenegro, I'm sick of you not doing the dishes.
but- Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, metaphorical dishes.
Metaphorical dishes for your philosophical dishwasher. but,
Yeah, for, you know, in the kitchen of Europe.
Yeah.
Oh, we just got a penalty from Madbird. I think that's for cutting the corners.
Yeah, that's
That's a shame.
as he dives straight into the pits for it. But
Oh! God! Sorry. Very close to the edge of the pit wall there. Made me excited.
as Bagsy just bumps the wall a little bit. That's a shame.
He's
believe
got a
that's,
bit of front wing
that's-
damage still.
Just have another update. Jay is still
Quarter of an inch too wide.
just over 20 seconds down on Stairs, who is in first. So that's changed literally not at all.
Yeah.
Madbird's dropped down to 7th position, 8th position, as Mono has just swept past, and Bagsy is still down in 10th.
Oh yeah, but then all the hotel owners will be like, we've checked in an awful lot of, oh my goodness, Madbird's just gone down, he's done the same thing he's done every single time. And Mono finds his way back through. The hotel owners would have been like,
And they said, "Oh, we must take this Gaziantep. It's
Yes.
very interesting."
They have many turnip farms.
Oh,
it was a good turn up for the books.
You've been seeing
They have many what?
the last, like,
Turnip farms. Oh, here we go, Madbird once more trying to get the position on Mono. It's probably the 60th time this race, and this time he makes the corner. Brilliant stuff.
He goes for the inside this time rather than the outside and manages to make it. So that's obviously the way to go, as he nearly takes himself out on the follow-up corner. But
Beautiful.
he has got 6th place from Mono, so that is
Oh yes. Oh, Madbird having a little bit of difficulty trying to let Bagsy pass, and Bagsy will be trying his best not to lose too much time, but he manages, thankfully, to let these two warring drivers pass without too much incident.
We should end our conflict with each other, and
Should we?
we should go fuck up Egypt and Syria.
New options for Madbird. Okay, let's do that then.
No, we're not at random. You've got a hierarchical structure.
Damn that.
Whoa.
You know, that allows for, you know, when Harold Holt died, for example, you know what they did?
What did they do?
They replaced him. Obviously, his wife didn't replace him, but the country replaced him. You know, you see, when a leader dies, for instance, JF Kennedy, it's not like a grieving widow. The country itself is not a grieving widow. They have to move on.
In a lot of ways, the country is like. I mean, they still talk about JFK dying today.
Yes, but you know, whoever it was who replaced him, was it LBJ?
Might have been.
I don't know. Anyway, he was sworn in later that night. So effectively, if you're saying he's like a grieving widow, then a grieving widow gets married later that night. Remarried, that is.
That's because America's a slut.
Yes, but as I say, Harold Holt was replaced. So, is Australia a... Oh, that's a shame. Harold Holt was Australia a slut? Is what I'm getting at.
Well, I think all countries are sluts on some level.
Oh, what did they think of that? Were they a bit miffed?
Well, I mean, they started attacking.
Oh, we got Mono unlapping himself from the stairs there. Sorry to interrupt you there, Madbird.
Stairs must be... Oh, fuck!
Just let me know if you stuck.
Stairs must be losing some time on those old primes, but
yeah, I think he's just managing the gap now. I don't know what the gap is to Jay, but it doesn't look like he's under threat, so
I
he's
think
just
he's safe.
keeping it out of the wall.
No, Madbird's down in 7th, considering that he started in 3rd.
Now his teammate down to 6th as well, so the Lotus team, after such a promising start, it's fallen apart somewhat.
It has. Serbia and Montenegro, I'm sick of you not washing the dishes in the sink of Europe.
I mean, they may have had other bugbears, but you know, that's one of those things that, you know, when it, you know,
That's so good.
if you've ever lived in, you know, a share house or Europe, I'm sure you would understand that, you know, certain chores need to get done from time to time, and if someone's not pulling their weight, it's rather annoying. Yeah, so we are entering the final lap of the race here.
Yep, well, Stairs already is, so...
Yes, and Madbird coming along to complete the penultimate lap of the race.
Yep, still in
7th place, yep.
So
Mono,
it's looking like he'll retain that 7th
so
place.
17-second gap to Mono, so that would certainly look like he'll be retaining that place. And let's see, a pretty safe 9th place for Bagsy there, who switches himself up into rich mixture.
Yeah, he's not under threat of losing that 9th place, I'd say.
No, I think he's got a lap extra fuel, and he's been lapped as well.
Jeez, that's a shame.
And here we are. We've got Stairs here rounding the last few corners. Really went sort of unchallenged for the majority of this race, but Fruity gave him something to think about at the beginning of the race. But beyond that, the gap had already been made, and so he was just needed to keep it out of the walls from then on.
Yeah, it was just a very, very, very controlled race from Stairs. Kept it out of the walls, and in general,
Oh my goodness! We've just seen Madbird go into the wall. That is gonna. Well, what's his gap? His gap was about 17 seconds there. So that will actually. I mean, he came to a complete stop. So in that time, I'd say that gap would have been reduced to 10 seconds. So Madbird has a bit of a battle to keep Mono behind.
He's completely lost his wing, as you can see. He is grappling with his wheel to keep it from just sliding straight into walls. But you can see there on the mini-map, Mono is hunting him down. You can smell the blood.
He's on the first. He's on the same straight as Madbird there. So there you can see no front wing at all. So horrendous understeer. Oh, he just makes that. But it's going to be the final corner where he loses out the most, because that is a high downforce corner. These ones a little bit less critical, more mechanical grip, but as you can see, he is struggling. There is the Mono right behind. And looks like he's got his...
He's going to hold it, but just. That was
Only just.
incredibly close.
So there we go. Jay finishes second. Kron, a clean race there to third place. Radar finishes fourth. Xerus recovers to fifth after his poor start. Fruity down in sixth. And Madbird finished seventh.
With Mono right behind him, as we said, 2/10 down, so that goes very hairy. Bagsy 2 laps down, of course DNFs for Megatron and Rambo.
That's a shame. So next week we head to the circuit of Yongam in Korea.
Oh.
And yes, that's true. South Korea, I hasten to add, and I'll see you there. My name's Stairs.
My name's Madbird.
And I'm Argyle.
Yeah, so hopefully Argyle hydrates himself on the way over to Korea, and he's a little bit more active next race.
Yes, he hasn't drunk water for a while.
Oh, that's a shame.